Hello, I'm Emma Stover with the Pad Project, and I'm going to walk you through making a base unit and show you what the pad kit is that you'll be making if you're sewing with us. This would be a full pad kit. It has two of the base units here. It has 4 large liners of this size, and it has 4 of the small or light liners as well. So 4, 4, and 2 of these make up a full pad kit. We're going to go over making a base unit. This is the base unit. It's the basic idea of a maxi pad with wings. It has snaps or Velcro that go in the underwear like this. This has a waterproof layer in it for leaking. You can fold the large liners into 4ths and the small liners go in as is. They go underneath the elastic. And when this is dirty, the girls can remove the liner, wash the liner, keep wearing this, and put in a fresh liner. And this is enough to get you through your whole period. It is designed for third world countries, which means no washing machines, washing by hand, and air drying. So this is the base unit. You have to start by tracing and cutting out your materials. I would recommend a permanent marker. If you use a regular marker, it tends to smear and smudge and get all over your hands. So we have 1 piece of the flannel and 1 piece of the PUL. This is polyurethane lined fabric. That means it's waterproof fabric, essential in the pad. There's only 2 layers of fabric, and that is because we want the pad to be thin, to have it not trap bacteria, but it's not sanitized in a washing machine, and we want it to dry within 8 to 10 hours. So please don't add any extra fabric to this unit. So when you have your 2 pieces of flannel, or 2 pieces of pattern A cut flannel and PUL, you also need 2 pieces of elastic. And you are going to put them right sides together with the elastic right here. You want to make sure your elastic is farther in towards the middle. If it's out towards the end like this, it won't hold the liners in, and it's very hard to get it out once you've sewn it in. So you want it to be down towards the curve of the pad here. On the pattern, it also shows you where to put it if you are unsure. And then you will pin the 2 pieces of elastic in. We want to pin right here on the edges, not in the middle, because we don't want to poke a hole in our waterproof fabric. The hole will seal up in a dryer washing machine, but it will not seal up being hand washed, so keep the pins right there. Once you have sewn around the edges, it will look like this. You leave the bottom edge open. Okay? So you sew all the way around, about a 1/4 inch inseam, 1/4 to 1/2 inch, depending on how precise your fabric is cut out. Sew all the way around, leaving this end open. When that is sewn, you want to take this one, flip it inside out. You can do most of this with your fingers. Like so. And for the edges, I use just a chopstick. You can also use scissors, but you also risk poking through the edges if you do that. Poke the edges out nice and square. You want the waterproof to go farther than the liner, so there's no leaking on the sides. And you want to have the elastic on the flannel side, not the PUL side, the flannel side. And it kind of looks like this, like a floppy puppet. Now the next step is to pin your ends under like this. and do one line of straight stitching all the way around the edges again. Now this might seem a bit redundant, but it makes the second line of stitching makes the pad a little bit stronger, a little bit more resilient and longer lasting, and it makes it lay flat, which is helpful. So once you have stitched all around, you will have a beautiful base unit like this. And all you have left is to add the fasteners. There are two options. You can use snaps or Velcro. If you're doing Velcro, you want to make sure that before you sew the Velcro on, you trim the corners. If you take the Velcro and just rub it in your palm a little bit, that is wicked sharp. And if that is rubbing on your inner thigh, that is extremely painful. So you want to make sure that you round the corners. You can do it after you sew, but it's quite a bit harder. So I recommend round the corners before you sew them on, and sew them on opposite sides of the pad. So when they go together like this and not like this. Okay, that is your Velcro. If you're doing snaps, we do plastic snaps. You can get them at fabric stores, craft stores, a lot of options on Amazon. They come in all kinds of fun colors, which is fun if you like that. So put either your Velcro or your snap on to fasten your wings, and your base unit is done. All you have to do to finish off your pad set is the liners. We do all fleece liners. The advantage of fleece liners, besides that the girls who receive the pads really like the soft fleece and it rinses well, is that you don't have to sew the edges of them. Fleece does not fray or come apart. So if you cut the fleece out with scissors or a rotary tool, you're done. So you cut out your liners, you finish your base units, assemble your pads together. There is a video on our page about how to assemble the pads before you send them to us. And that is a complete pad set. If you have any questions, you can email me through the website. Our pattern and a written instruction pamphlet are available on our website that you can download and print. And thank you for watching the video. I hope this is helpful, and we look forward to working with you.